and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. So the New York starting five, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randle out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the Pelicans, down on the block, it's Williamson with Hayes. Devontae Graham is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Hart in at the small forward. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Graham finds Satoransky. There's the three, and Devontae Graham. good for three. Graham's got the first 3 points tonight for the Pelicans. Pass to Barrett, back to Walker. And that one back iron. Here's Graham. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
One shot.
Now, here's Hart. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Jacks up a three. Walker's shot is off. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. 6-point game. And Williamson throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Walker kicks to Barrett. There's the pass to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. It's deflected. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Up and in on the layup. Graham's got 5 now.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Knicks trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
A cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shot's good by Walker.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Williamson in the post. Randall on him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 8 points. Here's Walker. Fournier gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Satoransky. Coming off a 10-point game his last outing. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fournier goes in. Tries again. And the layup is good. Fournier's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the position.
And stolen by Fournier. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. And Satoransky gets to Graham. Back to Satoransky. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot is long. Knicks trail by 9. Baseline J on the way. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Williamson. Williamson double team. Floats it up to Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Craig, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing. And checking out some numbers for Graham. Last season's performance for him averaged about 15 points a game last season, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Now, here's Walker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Here's Graham, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Graham finds Hart. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Outside, Walker. Feeds it to Noel. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Pelicans leading by 9. To the inside, Satoransky, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Satoransky, the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, DA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Knicks trailed by 9. Pass to Barrett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, Barrett doing a good job. Defense really draped all over him on the inside, and he got creative to score there.
Now Graham. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Clock is at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zion Williamson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Sadaransky. Then for the Knicks, Toppin comes in for Randall, and Alec Burks subbed in for R.J. Barrett. And here's Walker. He has 6. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. So for the Pelicans, Murphy's checked in, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Hart. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rose is checked in. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 7. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Walker's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. And New York making a change here. Quickly's checked in. So here's Murphy. Temple, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. Quickly covering. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Quickly kicks to Rose. Fires from 14. Pelicans with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. Losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Here's Rose. The Pelicans make their last shot. And it's quickly missing. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Temple. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots again. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Quickly kicks to Rose. Count that bucket. Rose has got his second bucket.
The burst, the tight handles, all of it makes Derrick Rose one tough cover defensively.
Lewis outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. New Orleans moving it around. Outside for Lewis. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Knicks trail by 10. Rose looking around. Fades. Lewis grabs the board.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
The pass to Temple. Banked in off the glass.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. A 12-point game. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. It's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Lewis. The shot missing. And New York the other way now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Noel throws it down.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Here's Alexander Walker. He kicks to Murphy. Passes it to Temple. Murphy with the ball. Here's Alexander Alexander Walker. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
It's his first trip to the line.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've seen the improvement for the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle, defines Tibbs' approach.
Genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts. And he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle, it fits in the Big Apple.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
They've got Garrett Temple, and it's Murphy in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker. Robinson with the block.
Well, hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Knicks trail by 13. Pass to quickly. With the drive. It's rebounded by New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Hernan Gomez passes to Alexander Walker. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. The Knicks go the other way with it. Down low. Pass to quickly. 4 on the shot clock. Over Murphy. The second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Commend the physical play of Taj Gibson. He brings that every night. When he's shooting, he's skilled at drawing contact.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter. keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
The first free throw is good.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
Williamson is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Alexander Walker. Floats it up for Williamson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Barrett, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Temple. Outside for Lewis. Bangs home the trifecta. Lewis has got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Randall's checked in for Taj Gibson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Hayes with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Williamson kicks to Satoransky. Dishes to Graham. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
John Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Evan Fournier is checked in for the Knicks. Kemba Walker comes in for Quickly. And that one misses.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Trying to get open is Robinson. And Barrett gets it to go.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Satoransky. He has 5. Graham gets a wide-open look. That 3 off the mark. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Graham, the pass to Satoransky. He feeds it to Williamson. Back to Satoransky. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Barrett.
Well, RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball, as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
Second free throw, no good.
And working, getting themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Graham, the pass to Williamson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Fournier. Feeds to Walker. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Walker's got 8.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Now here's Graham. He's got 7 to the middle. It's stolen by Randall. Left side Fournier. Stolen by Satoransky. Poke loose. Here's Hart. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Hayes finds Graham. And Hart has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 9. Robinson passes to Walker. He dishes it to Fournier. Walker against Graham. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. Randall no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Shot left block, and it's Williamson missing. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
New Orleans leading by 7. Graham, the pass to Satoransky. Here's Williamson. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 5 assists in the game. Now Walker, 8 points for him. Here's Randall. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randall's got 6.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
The pass to Satoransky. That one, no good. Randall with some nice D. Fournier pass to Randall. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. And for New York, Toppin comes in for Robinson. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. And it's Graham missing.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Passes to Rose. In the corner, Barrett with it. 6 to shoot. From 20 feet out. The second effort. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Randall.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Satoransky. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Satoransky's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Graham against Rose. Kicks it to Toppin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Toppin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
From 10 feet out, here's Sadaransky. Lays it up off the glass. Sadaransky's got 9 points.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Back to Rose. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall kicks to Rose. There's the dish to Toppin. Right side Fournier. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside Rose. Step back shot, and the basket is good. He's got 6.
The fundamentals of Rose's shooting are so strong. Even tough defense can't throw the shot off.
Graham, the pass to Sadaransky. Here's Hernan Gomez, and he makes good on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Barrett. Rose, no good. The Pelicans shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Hayes, the pass to Hernan Gomez. He kicks to Hayes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Pelicans have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That free throw good from Hayes. New Orleans making some changes here. Garrett Temple has checked in for Josh Hart. Alexander Walker comes in for Sadaransky. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Graham. Hayes hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Steps back and shoots. Yep, it goes in. The Pelican lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Rose.
The first overall pick all the way back in 2008. Derrick Rose going old school with the mid-range jump.
Offensive rebound. And Gibson sends it back. 35 seconds left here in the second. Here's Grimes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Manuel quickly. He's checked in for New York. He hits both from the stripe. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lewis passes to Alexander Walker. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here is Hernan Gomez. 11 points last game. That one off the back iron and out. 3 on 3. Here's Toppin. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans ahead, up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 16 points and 3 rebounds. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Pelicans?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on.
Shaq, what'd you think about New York?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Noel in at the center position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Graham kicks to Sarika. Here's Williamson. Sarika against Randall. Three-pointer, Graham. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fournier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barrett. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And you think about all the ways that R.J. Barrett is getting that scoring done. Versatile.
Williamson outside. And Sarika kicks to Williamson. To the paint. Got a hand on it. Second chance shot. Here's Sarika. And at last, they get one to fall. Sarika's got 11 points. Now, here's Barrett. Defended by Hart. Pass to Randall. Over Hart. Randall no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Now the pass to Sarika. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
For New York, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Graham. Now here's Williamson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 5 assists tonight.
You're not going to scare Zion off if he's assertive and he's that far inside.
Now here's Noel. He's got 6. And a wide open look for Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got 11.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Graham dishes to Hayes. Back to Graham. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his second bucket tonight.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Williamson double team. Three-pointer, Graham. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Pass to Noel. And here's Walker outside. And Noel kicks to Fournier. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Noel.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Williamson shooting. Julius Randle picks one up. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Here's Walker. 11 points in the game. New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Noel passes to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Dishes to Walker from 17 feet out. Doesn't go for him.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Graham against Walker. Graham kicks to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Fires from the line, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of him in that game, scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
Poked away. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Barrett with the ball. Working on Hayes.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the pass to Noel. And stolen by Graham. With a step back. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Outside Fournier. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. And the rejection by Noel. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6. Three-pointer, Graham. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Here's Barrett. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Here's Hernan Gomez. He dishes it to Temple. It's tipped. Stolen by Rose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Pelicans leading by 10. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
Hernangomez with the ball. Back to Lewis. 5 to shoot. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the wide open shot from Rose. No good with the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Hernangomez against Noel. Here's Lewis. And the layup's good off the glass. Lewis has got 10 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Rose, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6 to the middle. Hernangomez.
Willie Hernangomez does things the right way, this time executing in the screen and roll.
Kicks it to Rose. Passes it to Burks. From downtown, Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Lewis. The 3. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And New Orleans pushing it up now. No good from Hernangomez. Knicks trail by 10. Down low. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Lewis. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. Rose. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 12 points for him.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Hernangomez kicks to Lewis. And he drives in. Back to Hernangomez. And stolen by Noel. Lewis against Rose. Pass to Toppin. There's the feed to Noel. Count it. That's 12 points for Nerlens Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Pass to Hernangomez. The dish to Murphy. There's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Saransky's checked in for Lewis. The Knicks also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. And quickly in for Burks. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Rose. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murphy on top, defended by Gibson. And Murphy kicks to Temple. Just 5 on the clock. Over Randall. Temple can't get it to go. Outside Rose. Here's Quickly. Off target with his 3. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle. Defense is so important to him, and he's not seeing it from his squad right now.
Lackluster. And you know, Kevin, that's not going to sit well with Coach Tiff.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Hernan Gomez. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Murphy in at the 4-man position. That's the Pelicans 5.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Satoransky against Gibson. Clock at 6. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
On the free throw, no good.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size. Hernan Gomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Here's the floater. Chalk up 2 there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Satoransky against Rose. Now here is Murphy. Defense right on him. Shots good by Hernan Gomez. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
The pass to Quickly. The 10-footer. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. Kemba Walker comes in for Derrick Rose.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Quickly, no good on the free throw. Pelicans leading by 4. Hayes the pass to Graham. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
These are the kind of indications that the league is worried about if you're an opponent, and you love it if you're on his team. Zion taking over and doing damage.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Randall. New York, no good that time either.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Graham surveying the floor. Williamson outside. Here's Hart. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Gibson kicks to Walker. Passes it to Quickly. Now Walker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And so Walker nails both of them.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Now here's Williamson. Really left alone that time. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Pass to Barrett. He feeds it to Gibson. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16. Now, here's Hart. Williamson double team from outside the arc. And no good that time. Knicks trail by 7. Gibson passes to Fournier. Outside Gibson. Walker taking his time here. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks.
One shot.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Satoransky. Now here's Williamson. Tries from 10. Randall with the block.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play
Shot's
there
good.
from Randall.
Shot's good. Hit. Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Satoransky. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Graham against Walker. And it goes down 2 points. Walker's got 11 in the second half.
That's a tough finish. Walker can work the angles inside. If there's a man on him, he can change his shot however he needs to.
Now here's Williamson. Hart. That one, no good. Nice D from Barrett. Randall dishes to Fournier. It's Robinson high post. Working on Hayes. Robinson kicks to Walker. Offensive rebound. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Fournier.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come
by accident.
Now here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Three-pointer, Graham. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Robinson. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And stolen by Fournier. To take the lead, Barrett trying to free himself up. Misses at the rim. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Fournier. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now Graham. Saturansky finds Williamson. Inside, Graham.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And that one falls for Graham. And New York making a change here. Noel's checked in. And Graham drops them both. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Graham against Walker. Back to Hayes, and stolen by Noel. Here's Fournier. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing. Yeah, it's so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Walker's shot is off.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Graham. And there's the pass to Hayes. Walker against Saturansky. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williamson. Walker with some nice D. Knicks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. He can't get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Hart finds Hayes. Back to Hart. Puts it up from 12. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 12 points in just the second half.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
New York trailing. And here's Walker. Feeds it to Randall. Randall is doubled. Barrett for three. Pelicans pull it in. Hayes with it. Now defended by Randall. Hayes the pass to Williamson. Here's Hart. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft, and not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man, but boy, he is terrific.
Walker dishes to Fournier. He kicks it to Noel. New York moving it around. Hart with it. Passes it to Satoransky. Graham with the bounce pass. Here's Williamson. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Noel with it. Working on Hayes. And Noel kicks to Walker. The feed to Barrett. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Pass to Walker. Count that one. And it's now only a 1-point Pelican lead.
And that's the experience coming into play. Walker was called Cardiac Kimba in college because of his ability to take and make the big shot.
To the inside, Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Noel coming through, wow.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Zion wants these moments and coming through here.
Here's Walker, drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup. Walker's got the lead up to 1 now for New York.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Now here's Walker. Count it. Walker's got 25 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
On defense, the Pelicans. Kemba Walker making his last shot.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Walker, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Randall. Walker against Graham. Here's Walker. And so it's the Knicks with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.